Hello friend, this is Kumar Thakur and welcome to this amazing interview video. Today we are with a special guest. She is the best communication coach and a best public speaker. So please welcome to the Priyanka ma'am and write a welcome message to her in the comment box. First of all, I would like to thank to ma'am to give her precious time from her busy schedule. Thank you so much ma'am.
Thank you so much, Rishi. And it's my pleasure. I'm glad to be a part of your interview session. And thank you for giving me or thinking what be about me for scheduling this interview. I'm really thankful for that. So I'm sure that it will go on very well.
Yeah, thank you so much. So first of all, I would like to ask you one thing, ma'am. Please tell us more about yourself, like about your education, your hometown, and आप
Right.
कम्युनिकेशन स्किल जो आप अभी कोच हैं उससे पहले आप क्या करते थे वो एंड ऑल दीज थिंग्स.
Absolutely. I'll be happy to share my journey with all of you. So I was not into this sector earlier. I started my career long time back and I have about 14 plus years of experience. To be precise, 13 plus years of experience. And I was with the corporate sector and working in different positions. And last but not the least, my last company was TCS. And prior to that, I have worked with Wipro, IBM as a trainer, a leader, as well as a coach and also an HR. As you can understand, with this years of experience, I have worked in different fields and gathered that experience. Now, to talk more about myself, why communication? Because I realized I should have taken this much earlier. You know, that is something which actually attracts me to talk with people, to influence people, and to bring in the best in people for their communication and public speaking. So one fine day, I took up a decision that no, if I remain associated with a particular company, my barrier, my environment will remain stuck with those same people. And I will not be able to bring out so many things, so many lives, life changing and life changes for the youth of India today. Right. So
Right.
I thought to, empower this to help people to groom in their communication, to master the public speaking art, which majority of the people lack these days. We might be we might have a lot of knowledge, but when it comes to expressing ourselves, we get stuck. We can't bring out and show up to the world what we are capable of. Communication is something which can impact anyone and everyone, and it can create and pave the way for success for any human being.
Yeah.
तो इसीलिए मैंने ये जर्नी शुरू किया ताकि I can empower so many people with so many lives and give my 200% to grow them. I
Yeah.
started my journey as a coach.
Great.
So everything to talk about, yeah. So that's about it. And as I told you, and yeah, that's how it all started. And the mission has started. And I'm lucky enough to have received so many responses from the people who are my mentees. I'm mentoring them. They're growing so well. Just day before yesterday, someone, one of my mentee, he has joined me recently. So I just told him that be confident, and he was able to crack an interview. News like this makes my day.
Yeah.
So I feel so happy about it, to get responses, and it gives me a sense of accomplishment,
Yeah.
So
Yeah, it is great.
so that is the thing. Yeah.
Yeah. तो मैम आपने मतलब कब सोचा था कि मुझे कम्युनिकेशन कोच बनना चाहिए? लाइक आप उससे पहले जॉब करते थे, राइट?
Right, right. See, I worked till last year, October 2021, but I had started to put in my efforts to build my networks. I approached my mentor, okay, and I seeked his guidance as well. So obviously, things were there in me, but I will, to be very frank, when I joined few courses and developed myself, things blossomed, you know. I started to see the bigger picture of life. I started to realize that I have much more potential than what I'm doing right now. And this potential, you know, why one fine day I realized that Priyanka, an inner voice came in. On to be very honest, this voice had been like stuck inside me from since years. An inner voice came inside me and said, that what is that life if you're not creating and helping people, if you're not helping people to grow? Because the real knowledge, it comes by uplifting others and growing others with knowledge and not by outshining others. आप अपने बारे में मत सोचो, लोगों के बारे में सोचो, तो तरक्की ऑटोमेटिकली आपके पास आता जाएगा, you know. So that is the thing. So the success, the happiness, the peace which comes from within is by seeing someone growing. When you see your youngsters, when you see young people growing in front of you, and you have impacted someone's life, automatically it brings a separate level of happiness.
Yeah,
So
great.
this is how it all started.
Yeah, ma'am. Like मैंने आपसे
Okay, I missed to answer. So I'm originally from Jammu because my dad is from Jammu, but I put up in Kolkata. Okay, I stay in Kolkata, and I have actually uh, grown up here only. So obviously, the city of joy, Kolkata. I'm from there.
या ग्रेट। और मैम आपने एजुकेशन मतलब कौन से कॉलेज से किया, कहाँ से किया था, क्या मतलब ग्रेजुएशन किया, परस्यू किया था?
Right. So basically, I passed out from Kolkata only, Bhavanipur College. I did it in my commerce background. I had accountancy honors. Post that, I did my post graduation. So,
ओके ग्रेट।
yeah.
तो एज अ कम्युनिकेशन कोच, एज अ पब्लिक स्पीकर आप कितनी सालों से वर्क कर रहे हो?
See, I had been doing it since officially, I had been doing it since last couple of years. But prior to that, I was into corporate training. I actually was in this sector throughout, as in, but the thing is that here, becoming an entrepreneur right now, the authority has come to me directly rather than serving any company.
Yeah.
So if you could say that officially, I have been doing it for a year or two now through myself. But again, when I was associated with the corporate field, I was a part of the training team, and I had been training people and mentoring them. So that's about it.
Yeah, great. So, ma'am, please can you share some tips for good communication skill?
Yes, of course. Those who wants to be a good communicator, I would suggest that please start practicing, because you will always feel no, not today. So that is the first initiative that you need to take, because please understand that communication is something which will help you grow in any field that you go, be it your business, be it in your office, if you're a student, if you're a homemaker, or anyone and everyone that is required. Because when you interact with people, definitely it starts from your mouth. It starts from your gestures. And if you have a good gesture, if you have a good body language and eye contact, you can make it happen. So the tips that I would suggest: daily practice for 20 minutes, listen to good podcasts, okay? Pick up any random topic, Okay, it could be anything and everything that you could speak on. You could speak on your phone, you could speak on this bottle, you can speak on this pen, anything. You don't need to, have a topic to speak on. Just practice that and you can shine. Also, I would suggest that read good books, because books are best friends. Okay, and if you're not into reading so much, I can suggest you can listen to some good audio books as well. So what happens is you can just keep on doing your own work and listen to that, right? And you don't have to
Right.
stuck and sit in one position of the room. You can just roam around and do your work and at the same time listen to that. Okay, and another thing I would suggest, make a habit to write a paragraph each day. It could be anything. You can write down your daily routine or anything as well. Okay. And once you, and that will take care of your writing skills as well. You can just, how did you start your day? How was your day? What you did? Was it productive or not? And everything. So once you start doing all these activities, you will see that you can grow in no time. It would be wonders.
या ग्रेट मैम. सो मैम आपके मतलब लाइक कुछ कोर्सेज होंगे, कुछ प्रोग्राम्स होंगे जो स्टूडेंट्स को, जैसे कि आपने बताया आपके स्टूडेंट बहुत सारे.
Right, of course. Yes.
प्लीज आप जो
Yes.
हमारे व्यूअर्स हैं जो वीडियोस को देख रहे हैं, डेफिनेटली अगर वो एक गुड कम्युनिकेटर बनना चाहते हैं या फिर पब्लिक स्पीकर बनना चाहते हैं, तो देन आप प्रोग्राम को किस तरीके से ज्वाइन कर सकते हैं और क्या वो थोड़ा आप डिटेल में बता दीजिए प्लीज.
Right. So, Mike, I have launched a course, and it's a compact program wherein people can actually learn to be a good communicator and a public speaker. And everything compact is like there in the course. It's a guarantee that if people, if I give my 200% and if they can also give their 200%, they are bound to learn good communication, good fluency in English and public speaking with that help, of course. And the best thing is that I have kept it at a very dirt cheap price. The reason being, the motto is not to attract money. The motto is to help people and influence people, and so that everybody can afford. Some students, they come to me and said, ma'am, I cannot, do that because these are the constraints. So accordingly, keeping all those things in mind, okay, I have not kept the price at a skyrocketing thing, and it's a compact course which will teach you to give or to learn great interview skills, at the same time how to be super confident, how to have the fluency in English, how to be a good communicator, a public speaker, and then also you'll be given role plays to act with, and there will be assessment, and there are many more topics which are covered in there. If someone contacts me directly, I can share the details as well. So this is just a gist about it. And the course, I have my 1 month course, as well as 3 months, as well as one-to-one mentoring program. The course name is Compreneur Master Course. I can show it to you if you want to show it to the viewers.
Yeah, great. तो जितने व्यूअर्स वीडियो देख रहे हैं, अगर वो एक कम्युनिकेशन पब्लिक स्पीकर या फिर कम्युनिकेशन कोच बनना चाहते हैं, तो मैम के जो प्रोग्राम्स है उनका डिटेल्स मैं आपको डिस्क्रिप्शन बॉक्स में दे दूंगा. वहां पे विजिट करके आप डिटेल में उसके बारे में जान सकते हैं. एंड आई वुड लाइक टू मैम आस्क वन लास्ट क्वेश्चन. हाउ टू बिकम ए गुड कम्युनिकेटर और ए पब्लिक स्पीकर?
Right. Just now I shared few points with you. So it's somewhat similar. Okay. Everything, speaking, it's a gesture, and everything comes with your body language and eye to eye contact. If someone wants to be a good communicator and a public speaker, he or she needs to have great eye contact, because that creates an authority of the other person, on the other person. He needs to have a good listening skills, because if you do not know or if you do not listen to people, how would you answer?
Right.
So it's a very important thing that you listen to people. At the same time, you need to have a good body language and gesture, so that people knows you as a confident personality. Your body language defines your confidence, your gestures, how you speak, right?
Right.
So again, practice and practice. Another tip, if someone wants to become a public speaker, record a video or an audio. If you record and see yourself, you know where are the flaws and you can improvise on those flaws. At the same time, right? And I'll also listen to good speakers. It is very important that we listen to good speakers, because what we listen, we adapt.
Right.
Also, if you really want to be a good public speaker, learn a lot of quotations, because all good public speakers start their speeches with quotations, with humors. At the same time, and your first 5 seconds, you can attract your audience. So that is very important, how you're going to create that authority. So I have my course details over there, how you can start your speech so that people love to listen to you.
Yeah.
So that is very important, how you start your speech, how you end your speech. Somewhere, if you lack in starting your speech, you can make it up in the ending. You can make it up over there, because always remember, the start and the end defines the quality of the speech. Whatever you speak in between here and there, you can still balance it up. And also narrate your own stories to the people. You know why? Because people can connect with you. People can relate that, no, even I can do that, because he or she was in the same position. Then why can't I? It is very important, because people loves to listen to good stories.
Yeah.
It is very important. In childhood, when our grandpa and grandma, they used to tell us stories, we used to listen to them. We used to lend our ears, right? Similarly, your audience would love to listen to your stories and connect with you and give personal examples, how you made up your journey and everything. That is very important.
Yeah, ma'am. Once again, I would like to thanks to you, ma'am, to give your precious time to us and my viewers.
You're most welcome. You're most welcome. And it was a pleasure.
I hope my viewers have learned a lot of things from this video on communication skill or in public speaking. So if you want to learn more about public speaking and communication skills, you can join ma'am's programs or courses. I will put all the description in my description box. So thank you so much.
I would also like to, before we leave here, I would also like to share my Instagram ID. That is Pep Up With, that is PEPUPWITH, Pep Up With _Priyanka. And you will find my profile with this ID. I have a Facebook page as well with this same ID, Pep Up With Priyanka. And there is Pep Up With and then _Priyanka. All right. So do follow it and learn more things, and I'll be happy. And if I'm able to help you grow or contribute at least 1% in your life.
और जितने व्यूअर्स, अगर आप इस वीडियो को फर्स्ट टाइम देख रहे हैं तो इस चैनल को सब्सक्राइब कर लीजिए, क्योंकि ऐसी इंस्पायरिंग मोटिवेशनल वीडियोस आपको इस चैनल पर मिलती रहेंगी, और बेल आइकन को भी प्रेस कर देना सो दैट आपसे ऐसी वीडियोस मिस ना हो. टिल थिंक पॉजिटिव, बी पॉजिटिव एंड लिव पॉजिटिव. मिलते हैं नेक्स्ट वीडियो में.